and welcome to... This is episode 7 of Tales of the Mithral Sea. Yeah. So, we've already got the music going. We're waiting on Dryas, but, not too worried about that. I picked up some new dice over the break. Some real good ones. Some of them are specifically for enchanting, since Dryas is an artificer, and could theoretically be enchanting his own stuff. So, that should be interesting. I also have dice with frogs in them.
Lovely.
Yes. So I'm gonna... Yep, and you didn't see it last session, but up in the upper right corner is the picture of Golenway. That's the mercenary you met at Ghost. And when Dryas gets here, we'll do the recap.
Aww. He just misses the sun so much.
Yeah.
I'm fine. But
Your villain arc can only go so far.
yeah, it hasn't begun yet.
Yeah.
Yet is the key word.
Yet is the key word. I have...
We're gonna
I
do
have
a few
stuff
good
prepared.
deeds. We're gonna do a few good deeds so that we have
Yes.
allies that will then become our mindless evil army.
Yes. I have already put together the list of things you need to do the evil thing you plan to do. Yes. And I've got some stuff in a folder. I found a homebrewed magical item that somebody else made that I may be placing somewhere in the campaign because it's an anchor. I feel like that's very ocean themed and perfectly fits.
Accidentally. Okay, that I pressed the death button.
100 mimics. Oh, that's right. Yes. Don't worry about that. I should probably turn up the music. It was just too loud when you guys jumped in, and now it's too quiet.
Yeah.
Oh, that's a cool mini. Alright, I need to go through that folder another time. Maybe I shouldn't have started the stream yet. We have no sponsors to announce. We have no title sequence. We have no funny little bits.
We have no merch so far.
What?
No merch to announce.
Actually we do. We do have merch.
You have a red bubble.
I do. Yeah, I do have a red bubble. I drew stickers of the characters. I have not uploaded the new designs yet, though, because it hasn't been officially released, except on my art Instagram, but
Yeah, and
nobody
your
on Twitch
Patreon,
knows where
I
that
think.
is.
I'm gonna really quick go warm up my food again. Cold already.
It got cold while you were eating it?
Yes, it's a lot of. Well, it's a full bowl of stuff, and there's not much left, but.
Alrighty. We're gonna see how well this new D20 rolls.
Be back.
I'll go ahead and bring up the folders for, or the stats, I should say, for the creatures that are going to be placed on the battlefield. TD encounters monsters. That's not what this thing is it? It is. Encounters monsters. I don't know what that is. That is not a monster, that is an entire adventure that I saved into the wrong folder.
I'm back.
Hello.
Hello.
I'm just looking up the monsters y'all are gonna encounter so that they're open when we get to it. If we get to it. That... I wasn't supposed to grab that one. So that's just gonna be a regular dude. Bless you. There we go. I do believe I have that unlocked. No, I do not. Fuck. Step block. I did not want a 30-page thing for one little stat block. We'll just go with regular, since I can't find the specific one. I'm gonna put this on the be right back screen.
Sorry, I didn't know you guys were still waiting for me.
Alright.
I mean, I couldn't really go faster. I was in the bathroom, but still, sorry, I didn't know you guys were still waiting for me.
No, it's alright.
Okay.
Alrighty. So we can just jump right in. So this is session 7. As of session 6, the party, having battled till they were beaten and exhausted, left the catacombs of Aruki at 1:30 a.m., making their way back to the inn and long resting. They woke at approximately 10 a.m. and made their way to the Griffin's Blade to enchant their weapons and pick out new armor. Red chose some beautiful bamboo-themed half-plate and paid to enchant his trident. Droogle cleaned up the blue koi full plate, enchanting himself a brand new dagger. And Lion Growl bought a new crossbow and paid to have it enchanted. All items available for pickup in 2 weeks, save for Droogle's dagger, which will be available in 1. The party left the Griffin's Blade at 1 p.m., heading on to buy healing potions, metal parts, and trinkets. Red, not needing any other supplies, went to Ghost, the tavern in the northeast side of the algae docks, where he met Golenway, an elf mercenary whose 11-year-old son has been missing in the woods for 2 days, having been abducted by a draconic cult.
Are we already going to go to the wood to hunt some monsters?
Yes.
Mm-hmm.
That is something that Droogle wanted to do.
Mm-hmm.
So, what would
That's
you
right,
like to do? I suppose the party is still split.
Yeah.
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 Well, think finish food and conversation. I'm pretty sure I promised I would help this guy, son, to get him to stop crying on me.
Mm-hmm.
And you promised me we would go to the woods.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I'd probably go back in, I think. Or wait, where's the party again, other than me?
I think the rest of them were... Hold on.
And I feel bad I made you guys wait for so long. I didn't know you were still
No,
waiting
it's
for me.
alright. Wait.
I found a way to prop my... I'm turning this old cigar box that my dad gifted me into a dice tray. I can roll my dice without throwing it off a table. And I found out a way to prop it open. Now find a more permanent solution.
I have a dice tower, I'm just not using it. I am using my dice gauntlet, though.
It's a dice tray, not a tower.
So the rest of the party, we can say, is somewhere between Foe's Potions, Atel's Wondrous Oddities, or the inn that you were staying in, which I believe was Harold's? No. You were in Len's Tavern and Brewery. Yes, you were at Len's. So somewhere between there.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I probably would have started to go back to where we were staying.
Okay.
Just to relax a little bit and think of what to do in town.
Alright.
Chillin'.
And Droogle?
Huh?
What you doing?
Me?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Where are you going? Are you
I
going
don't
back
know.
to the tavern with Lion Growl?
Probably.
Alright.
I don't really have much to do in town. I just want to go to the woods.
That's fair.
But I need my subordinates to go to the woods with me.
And you have to remember that Red doesn't have his trident.
I have 2 hand axes.
That is true. But no trident.
I can use Create or Destroy Water.
Did I form my homunculus last time or no?
I don't remember. I don't think so.
Oh, I got the 20 gold pieces worth of metal contraptions for a duck.
Yeah. I don't think you actually rebuilt it.
Okay, I'll do that in my room in the inn.
I'll probably head back to the inn to like round everybody up and say, hey, Droogle, you want to go to the forest?
Yes.
Do you want to go today?
Yes.
You want to go for a
Okay.
walk?
Who wants to go for a walk? Who wants to go for a walk?
Come on, wanna go for a walk, puppy? Come on. Come on.
Okay. Well, we can have a short excursion into today and tomorrow, or whenever we get our weapons back. As long as we do one thing first. I met this guy at a bar, and he told me that his
Leave me out of your love life, and then I walk away.
No, this is important. It's something to do in the forest that includes fighting
I'm
monsters.
still walking away.
You're gonna get to fight some very special monsters if you listen to me.
Eyes light up, turns back around.
So, a little boy was captured by a group of cultists, and cultists are the worst kind of monsters because they look like people. And
Oh no,
this
Witcher,
poor-
aren't you?
Huh? I barely watched The Witcher. It got too graphic for me. Anyway, so, man, you're taking a long sip from that hot cocoa, Matt. Sorry. I was just looking at the
I
screen.
can take a longer one.
Okay, basically, this little boy needs a brave hero. Come save him.
Oh dear. We're going this route.
And, he's probably very scared and we're very happy to have someone as brave and strong as you to come rescue him.
Then off we go, and I'm out the door.
Oh my.
I need to warn you something about the monsters that's captured him.
I'm still walking. You gotta follow me if you want me to hear you.
You know what? I'm just not gonna.
I assume you were telling Lion Growl as well.
Yeah.
Okay.
I'm gonna say, hey, a little kid was kidnapped by cultists. His dad cried on me at a bar. I'm gonna go help him.
I get it.
As I'm walking out the door, I'm just gonna yell behind me, "Follow me, underlings!"
And you're gonna.
You were saying something about something we should know about the cultists.
I'm gonna assume Droogle is out of earshot.
Yeah.
So they're Draconic Cultists. They worship a Draconic god. But I feel like if Droogle knows that, he's gonna feel some sort of kinship with them. So I'm just gonna not tell him that. And if he asks about it, I don't know, say it's a false god or something. They're only
Yeah. If we tell him that's something's gonna go wrong.
I don't know, maybe he'll be confused, but
Or join them.
Yeah.
We don't need that.
Yeah.
I'll be right back. I just need to grab something real quick.
He is too dumb on his own.
I feel like he's too dangerous when enabled.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
So
let's go make sure he doesn't get lost in the city.
Yep, let's go follow the thing. The dragon child.
He's 20. He's the same age as you.
Is he 20?
Yeah, I think Drives made him like 20 something.
I didn't think he was 20.
A young man.
How old did you think he was?
I don't know, like 8? Hold on.
Nope.
Yeah, he's 20. Why?
Yeah.
Why? Alright.
Because apparently all of our races can live to be up to 120 years old for some reason.
Pretty much.
That is fair. Yeah.
I think Droogle should be like 16, 17. It makes sense to me.
But also,
I kind of get
sense that he's
12-year-old vibes, though.
Yeah. Yeah, but also, I don't want a literal child to be fighting.
Did I ever put an age for a Lion Growl?
No, you mentioned.
I can't find
You
one.
did.
Being 20.
You are 12.
Oh. Why are you 5 feet tall when you're 12?
Your size is medium and your age is 12.
Oh god. Lion Growl, you're the little one. Why are you calling a 20-year-old the dragon child?
Well, hold on.
I only live 30 to 40 years.
I thought... No. You're a Kenku, right?
Yes, Kenkus only live 30 to 40 years.
Kenku reach maturity at about 12 years and can live to 60.
Yeah.
So like, I like just reached maturity.
Also, they can lay eggs.
Yep.
All right.
Bryce just got back at the perfect time.
Yep.
In the distance, you just hear, "We're off to see the cultists, the wonderful cultists of the woods."
All right.
Echoing
we just
down the
discussed
street.
age. Apparently, Lion Growl is 12, and you're 20, Droogle.
Yeah.
Well, I'm also pretty old for a kobold, but only because I'm essentially royalty.
Kobold.
So I have the privilege of living longer.
And for me, we only live to be like 60.
Mm-hmm.
So we have reached maturity at about 12.
Well, hear this.
My headcanon with kobolds is that they all are kind of immature because they don't tend to live very long.
They're kind of stupid. Well, here's the thing. Here's the official thing. Kobolds reach adulthood at age 6 and can live up to 120 years, but rarely do so.
Yeah.
They can, but very rarely.
So I am a very old kobold just because my royal blood, essentially.
Yeah.
Alrighty.
Uh-huh.
I had the privilege of
And I'm 55 years old.
Yes.
And I'm 12.
D&D encounters.
So we're heading to the woods.
Yes.
we're off to see the cultists of the woods.
That is not the page I wanted.
A really quick put away thing that I just used to. I found.
Oh, it's that one.
Figured out a way to prop open my dice tray. It's not going to be permanent. It's just thumbtacks and chain. Cool.
Have you printed any more of D&D tiles, Matt?
I have not.
Have you designed any more?
I have.
Ooh, what'd you design?
I don't remember. I think I did a more dynamic water tile.
Yeah.
And then I did something for, I put a hole through the center so that you could do modular terrain, too.
Yeah.
Actually, I don't think that does need that piece of
You could also, instead of putting a hole through the center, you could also add another pocket for a magnet.
I could.
And then you could just do
like a
terrain
tiny
with
little
magnets.
clip. Yeah.
That way it looks like a normal tile from the outside, and then the terrain will just stick to it.
Mm-hmm.
But also, you don't need to do that, because the magnets on the side already are strong enough that if you put terrain on the corners,
yeah,
it will still stick to it.
Mm-hmm.
You could also just have non-magnetic pieces that just sit on top.
Yeah.
Which is what I have for this little mini adventure.
It is not a mini adventure. This is a grand adventure. Will be sung about for ages.
Mm-hmm. There will be books written up about us.
I will be sung about in the mead halls for years to come.
Mm-hmm.
Sure.
Okay.
Yeah, Matt.
What? Okay,
I said,
fuck
yeah,
off.
Matt.
So you make your way to the edge of the forest. And let me put that away. So this is going to be a skill challenge, I think, is what it's called.
Okay.
Whatever the fuck that it's called. You know what I mean, though. The series of skill checks.
Mm-hmm.
So a challenge. Skill challenge. We'll go with that. Whatever.
Okay.
We'll say you need 3 successes to find the boy. And you can choose what much like navigating, you can choose what skill you want to use to try to find the boy in the woods. But certain skills will be harder, certain ones, or if you try to use the same one a second time, it'll be harder.
Okay.
Yep.
I have a +4 in survival, so I'd like to try to use survival.
Alright.
I have a +5 in persuasion. I could just talk him out of the woods, right? That's how that works.
Sure.
I have a +5 in investigation.
I was joking about mine. Investigation is actually would be super useful.
So
I got.
Okay, so Red is leading. Are you looking specifically for the boy, or are you looking for monsters?
I'm looking for the cultist camp. So
Okay.
specifically the one that they've taken the boy to. I don't know.
And there are going to be a couple ways to get to the cultist camp.
So are you looking for like footsteps or something, or?
I'm looking for signs of struggle because he was kidnapped, so I assume like he was.
At least we
taken.
assume he was kidnapped.
Well, yeah. But I'm looking for signs of like maybe smaller child's footprints.
Okay, so you're rolling what again? Sorry?
Survival.
Okay. Go ahead and do that.
Did a little test roll earlier. 13 + 4, 17.
Nice.
Alright. So as you navigate through the woods, and you do pick up on little child-sized footsteps, as well as larger footsteps. Yeah, but so you can tell you're making some headway, and you are deeper into the woods.
Okay. I'll
Also-
roll investigation.
Really quick, if I'm proficient in something, what does that mean?
That mean
Yeah, do a proficiencies help with this?
so the proficiency bonus is already added on D&D Beyond.
Okay. I wasn't sure if
Yes.
you rolled it at advantage or what. So
No, that's so if you're not sure, the skills already have it added on D&D Beyond.
Thank you.
Kits and things like the playing card set or thieves tools or something like that. If it is not listed in proficiencies, then you don't get your bonus.
Okay.
Great, thank you.
I will roll investigation.
Okay. And what are you looking for?
You know, that definitely could have been better. I'm just... I'm trying to follow the footsteps that Red found. And like see if there's any like particular signs about if I can see like how many there are. And
Okay.
that.
And
What did I roll?
yeah, what did you roll?
12.
Okay.
12 total or 12?
12 total.
Okay.
Okay, that is actually just barely enough.
Is it really?
Yes.
Oh, thank fuck.
Can I go again? Because I have a +4 in hand. Well, and I want to ask the birds where they went.
Hold on. So you do pick up on little footsteps.
Okay.
You don't run into any creatures in the woods.
Awesome.
Yeah. Alright, so we will
Droogle,
ask
do you want-
Droogle if he wants to go first.
Go next.
And I guess the best question to ask here is Droogle looking for monsters or for the boy?
No, Droogle's just blindly walking down the path because in all the storybooks, the adventure comes to the hero.
Oh, Christ.
Okay.
Like in The Hobbit, where like they just happen to camp right next to the troll cave. So Droogle's just blindly walking forward.
Alright,
Okay.
so roll survival. Just so I can see what you get.
If it's a 1, you have a heart attack and die.
In theory, if I roll on D&D Beyond, you should be able to see it. Ooh, there you go. It's a good
I
one.
am not gonna look at. Just tell me, please.
It's a 5.
Oh yeah. Yeah. So you are blindly leading the party, and you hear growling, and you figure, "Hey, that's adventure!"
Exactly.
Yeah.
Exactly.
So, I'm gonna pull out the
No.
creature that you were
No.
encountering. And one of my trees just fell over.
Pastry, you're saying you don't want to fight a creature?
I want to find the boy and get out. I don't have my trident.
Alrighty. And we shall turn on Turtle Cam. Here we
Portal.
go. So you are down in the lower right-hand corner.
See?
So you hear a low growling. And you can see that there's dug up dirt in piles around.
Oh dear.
Yeah. So the trees are going to be difficult to maneuver. Somewhat. Let me just gotta move that out of the way. Yes, so I'm actually gonna move this tree so you can see better. Alright, so it is time to roll initiative. So I'm gonna grab that.
8.
I got a 2.
I got a 9.
There's my D6.
I got a nat 20.
Oh god.
You
Yeah.
don't need to do that.
Hey, it's my critical roll d20. It was probably gonna happen. Okay.
Never use it again.
That's not how this works. Okay, I'm gonna ow! Fuck, ow. Shit.
You good?
No!
Did you roll over your
Ow.
toe with your chair?
Yes! God damn it!
Oh, I'm so
I rolled
sorry.
over the side of my foot.
Ooh.
Oh, ouch! So it pinched.
Yes. Ow. Okay. I probably should have read a little bit more of this. But yes, so I don't think technically these are typically found in the forest. However, there's one here.
Quick note, I think Droogle's further ahead of us.
Yes, I put the minis down before we started. So that would likely be the marching order.
Yeah. I rolled a
Alright.
2.
Rolled a nat 6. Which, added with my bonus, is a 9.
Oh, do I have a bonus? Oh, 2 plus 1. 3.
Nice.
Okay. So, what it's going to do... You're not gonna like this very much. But this is what I would do if I was a Bulette. So it's gonna do a deadly leap. And so it's just gonna leap directly at the three of you.
Boing.
And it's gonna land kind of in between the three of you.
Knocking down trees in its wake.
That God is knocking down the trees here.
Oh, dear.
I am the god of this world. There's a tiny turtle on the corner, by the way.
I see that.
Maybe this is why.
Alright, so it leaped, and it's landing in a space that contains one or more other creatures.
Oh Christ.
Yeah.
I'm assuming it's in the space right in between
It's in between all three of
Lion
you.
Growl and I.
Yes.
Yeah.
And so all three of you need to make a strength or dexterity saving throw.
Wait, are we using the hexagons as, like... I'm confused, sorry.
The hexagons are each 5 feet.
Yeah, so is he landing actually in between us, or is he on, like, a separate hexagon from us?
He
He
is
is literally
actually
between
between
us.
you.
Yeah.
Okay. what am I rolling?
Well, thank God for that roll.
You are rolling strength or dexterity saving throw.
A saving throw?
Yes.
Oh, thank God.
D&D Beyond doesn't really like me, so we'll see how this goes. Yep, that's about what I expected.
Alright, and what did each of you roll?
I rolled an 8 plus 5 strength, so that's 13.
That is a fail.
I
Shit.
rolled a 19 plus 2, so
That
21.
is a success.
Oh God, thanks.
I rolled 11.
That is a fail.
I'm gonna
Oh,
use my
God.
real dice, because D&D Beyond hates me. I rolled below a 10 every
My
single
dice
roll.
are not treating me well.
Alright, now
It's
I
just
need
D&D Beyond that's not treating me
No,
well.
my real life dice.
gotta
Put them in dice jail.
pull this
I don't have a
out.
dice jail. I have a box.
Then put them in your pocket and then take them out later. That could be a dice jail. Impromptu dice jail.
Pockets.
So,
like none of-
Alex is the one that succeeded?
Yeah.
Alright, so Droogle and Red are both knocked prone,
No.
and both of you take 13 damage. This is bludgeoning.
There goes.
13
goes.
bludgeoning damage
Well, there goes half my
plus
health.
Plus.
10 slashing damage.
Well, I only have 8 hit points left.
Uh-oh.
Oh dear.
And Alex, you take half of that. But
So
you
how much?
What did I say the totals were?
You said 10 and 13.
Okay,
So
so
it'd be
that's
23 in total.
yeah.
Okay, so
So
13
Alex
bludgeoning-
takes 11. And Alex gets pushed 5 feet away.
What kind
from
of
the
damage was
bullet.
the second one?
Piercing.
What?
Slashing,
Yeah.
sorry.
And our armor class isn't go into effect with this at all, I'm
Nope,
assuming?
because that was a saving throw.
Yeah.
But that's his turn.
Oh Jesus. So now it's Droogle's turn.
Indeed.
Wait, didn't...
Droogle rolled a 9.
Okay, what did you roll? I thought
I think.
You had a
8.
total of 21, didn't you? Oh no, for initiative, yeah. Droogle is first, then Lion Growl, then Red.
I rolled a 9 in total. Alex rolled an 8.
Yeah. And
I rolled a
Vic got a 2.
2 plus 1, 3.
Bells.
3, wow. It didn't help much. Okay, so it is Droogle's turn. What are you
Well, I'm
going
glad
to do?
I'm glad I attuned to my armor last time. I'm gonna since I'm under it, right?
You are next to it.
Okay,
Prone.
I'm gonna push myself back up using my wings,
That's
my mechanical wings.
half your movement.
And while I'm pushing myself back up, I'm gonna put my hands forward.
Okay.
And I'm gonna do a lightning launcher attack.
Alright. Make an
And
attack roll.
Alright, let's see if my actual dice are nicer to me then.
Or is it an attack or is it a save for me?
I don't know. Let me click on it. A gem-like note appears in it. Oh, it's for my
Roulette.
chest. Or I'm gonna say it's for my fist. It says fist or chest. Range 90 feet and a range it deals 1d6 lightning damage on hit. Once each of your turns, when you hit a creature with it, you can deal an extra 1d6 damage to that target. Sorry. Once on each of your turns when you
This
hit
is
a
the
creature with it.
Infiltrator Armor Lightning Launcher.
Yeah, that one.
That is a spell attack, so that is you do roll to attack.
Yeah. Alright, let's see. Ooh, 20. Dirty one, but it is a 20.
That hits.
And then so now I roll...
Now
a
you roll
D6.
damage.
Let's see. First attack is 2 damage plus 3, so that's 5 damage.
Okay.
And then I'm also gonna deal the extra 1d6.
Alright.
Oh, and that was a 6, so 11 damage in total.
Alright.
And then, quick question: since I'm so tiny and small,
Mm-hmm.
I was thinking, I don't know if this is actually how it works, but would that attack push me back at all? Like, would it like push me back a square?
Oh, the being knocked prone?
No, I pulled myself
your
back up.
attack.
Yeah, I pulled myself back up using the my wings, and then launched the lightning immediately. Would it push me back a little bit because of how powerful it is?
I wouldn't say so.
Okay, so I'm still around.
'Cause
Do I have any movement left?
You used half your movement to stand up, so yes.
Okay, I'm gonna use the rest of it while I'm shooting that to just move backwards.
Alright. Oh, somebody moved my light.
My full movement's 35 feet, so...
Someone moved your light?
Yeah,
Wouldn't that be you?
What?
Wouldn't that be you?
No, one of my family members moved my kitchen light while they were here. So that was since the last time we played D&D, so I'm gonna move it back real quick.
Yeah, the apartments in Minnesota have terrible lighting. All of them. They're also dark.
Everything's... It...
I don't know if you're talking, Pastry, but all I heard was everything...
Everything's dark. It is winter.
I don't know...
Talking quietly.
Discord just cuts you out the second you talk quietly. I just get like 1 or 2 words.
I've also been rolling my dice a lot, so just to like see which dice are lucky today. So I don't want to turn the gain, whatever it is, sensitivity up.
Yeah. I'm gonna move back the 3 square, just directly backwards, Matt.
Alright.
With my 15 movement that I have left.
So that's 5, 10, 15.
Okay.
So you're back there.
You know what? Maybe I will. Instead of just saying I'm walking, since I gotta make it extravagant. What if I just push myself up with my wings so that I'm slightly in the air, and then launched my launcher, and then got pushed back by it? Just like a cartoon.
Like Raze in Valorant?
Yeah, that one. The rocket launcher.
Uh-huh. Okay.
Yep.
Are you doing anything else? Do you have a bonus action?
I don't think I can do one-handed weapons with, and also I don't have my one-handed weapon, so... Actually, I have my duck. I could do my duck.
Yeah.
I think. Maybe. I have to look, sorry. Where are you, you stupid duck? Where are you? Inventory? Homunculus servant, the duck. Okay,
I guess I'm used to my character who has bonus actions, so...
How do I... Can I do... in combat? She has my initiative count, but it takes a turn immediately after yours. Okay, so it's a separate turn for mine. It takes its turn on the dodge action unless you take a bonus action on your turn to command it to take an action. So I'm using my bonus action to command it to take an action. And with it next to me, I'm gonna command it to do a force strike on the guy. So we're combining our beams, which you're never supposed to do.
You're crossing the streams?
We're crossing the streams. So as I'm shooting my lightning, my duck is going to do a ranged weapon attack. And let me roll a d20. See if it hits first. It does, because that's a 22. I'm assuming that hits.
Yes, that does hit.
And you're targeting 1d4 plus 2 force damage.
Okay. Roll damage.
So we cross the streams. I got 3 damage.
Alright.
But it was enough extra damage to launch me back further away from this conflict with my 4 health.
And the boulette does not get an attack of opportunity, so you don't have to worry about that. It does not have incredible speed.
Good, because I have 4 hit points.
Yeah, you might want to look into healing yourself.
Yeah, I couldn't do that when I was under him.
Yeah. Alright, it is Lion Growl's turn.
Cool. I'm gonna do Burning Hands
Alright.
at level
Slap 'em.
2.
Okay.
He has to succeed a dex save of 13.
Alright, dex save of 13. That is a failure.
Okay, well, let me roll.
Alrighty. I rolled an 11. And I don't think I get any special modifiers for saves.
Well, 9 damage. But it's still damage.
Not too bad.
It's fire damage.
Yeah. So he's a little bit on fire. You said 9? Alright.
Yeah.
Cool. So he is... You can see some surface wounds.
Okay, cool.
He is bleeding a little bit.
Okay, so I didn't spell...
He is injured.
Do I have anything else? I'm seeing if there's anything I could do.
This
You're
is
also jamming out
good
to
battle
music.
music.
Yeah, I
music.
turned up
It's
Hydro.
great.
It's awesome.
Yeah.
Very hype.
Saving throw. Okay. So I didn't actually do the proper save modifier. So he would have saved, but I'll let it stay.
Are you sure?
Yeah.
Okay. Because you don't have to do that.
Yes, he
I
does.
am
He has to do
fully
it. He
aware.
has to do it.
No, I don't.
He has to do it. Alex, don't encourage.
Because it would have been 14 if I had added the +3
Okay.
modifier.
But you would have still been hit by...
And it wasn't
5
a ton
damage.
of damage.
Okay. Well, shit. When the thing did its attack,
Mm-hmm.
I could have had 2 attacks against it.
Oh.
Because
Do you have attack of opportunity?
no, I have something called Sentinel.
Mm.
Ooh.
When a creature within 5 feet of you makes an attack against a target other than you, and that target doesn't have this feat, you can use your reaction to make a melee weapon attack against the attacking creature.
Oh, Sentinel's really good.
But okay.
Well, you'll remember next time it comes
Yep.
up.
Yeah.
Now that it's happened once.
Mm-hmm.
So okay.
And
That's damage
do you have a
I'm gonna
bonus
do.
action?
No.
Okay.
Don't have any bonus actions.
Nothing.
So it seems like
Nothing that can heal.
It's all up to you, Blood Monsoon.
Not really.
Red Monsoon.
Yeah,
Alright.
Blood Monsoon.
Red.
It is
Yeah,
Red's turn.
Which is the color of blood.
It has an H in there.
Yeah. The red
I-
normally has an H in it, right? Yeah, that makes sense.
As a bonus action, I'm going to rage.
Are you gonna stand up first?
Yeah.
Alright,
my
so that's
movement
half
stand
your
up.
movement.
Yeah. Gonna rage.
Ugh, I have to walk all the way around to get the thing. Battle map is so far away.
Oh yeah, we have those potions of healing, don't we?
Yes, you do.
Who has them though?
I think we have one each.
Is it a bonus action to drink a potion?
That's fine, guys.
I mean, I'm probably not gonna drink it, but I just add. Is it?
I'll say it's a bonus action, yeah. It's typically an action, but I agree with Critical Role's stance of it's really, really fucking lame to have to spend an entire action to drink a health potion.
Yeah.
We'll just say that we're really good at chugging potions.
Yeah. You inhale
Okay.
it. You do the swirly thing where you
We're like that
make
one
it
guy on
swirl
TikTok
and then just
who
drink
can,
it whole.
We're like that one guy on TikTok who can drink a pint in literally
Yeah.
a half
There
a
you
second.
go.
Okay, I'm gonna try and hit him. Hold up. Storm Aura, you gain a 10-foot aura effect when you start your rage as a bonus action on each of your turn. When activated, one creature of your choice in your aura takes lightning damage, Dex DC 12, half damage on success, based on your level. So, I'm gonna use my... Does that mean that I can do it now? Or does it have to be next turn when I have a bonus action to use my bonus action?
Well, you used your bonus action to rage.
Okay, so I'll do that next.
Yeah.
Okay. So instead, I'm gonna hit him with my... Yeah, I'm gonna use my hand axe to hit him.
Alrighty.
How much health do you have, Landgrow?
Okay, I have a +5.
Right now or in total?
Okay,
Right now.
Bounced
21.
out of the
I'm
thing.
fine. I'm pretty much fine.
Alright, so I think and Blood Monsoon has around the same amount.
Okay, 12 plus 5, 17 to hit.
That just barely hits.
My god. That's too high of a D.
No,
So
it's not.
damage is 1d6 3. Oh, that's a 6, so 9 damage.
Alright.
Slashing damage.
Droogle is the definition of a glass cannon.
Fair enough.
Yeah, imagine
Kobold-
being weaker than the wizard.
Yeah, kobolds are not known for their durability.
Evidently not, no.
Sit it out of...
Like I said, I've lived the high life. That's the only reason I've lived this long.
Yeah. Alright. Do you have a... Well, you used your bonus action, so that makes it the Bulette's turn. So...
Everyone's level 4, right? I didn't mess something up with that.
Yeah, we're level 4.
Yes, everybody's level 4.
Okay.
So he's going to bite the nearest person, which is Red.
Okay,
I have
cool.
advantage on deck against effects that you can see while not blinded, deafened, or incapacitated. Can I dodge?
What?
Can I dodge the bite?
No.
Okay, so I can use my reaction to attack the creature.
Does that doesn't nullify the Bulette's attack, does it?
No.
Okay.
But I also get attack at him.
Okay. So, Vic, what's your armor class?
18.
Okay, I don't think I actually needed to know it. That's a 25 to hit.
I think you need to have a worse monster, Matthew.
This is the most powerful one here.
Then why is it here?
Because of the random monster roll that I did. So...
You shouldn't make it random.
Well, too bad. And also, this is within your range. You are able to kill this thing. Alright, so it's biting, it's taking a big old chomp out of your thigh. And that's gonna be...
My juicy thighs, no.
Yes, your juicy, thick thighs.
How much health do you have, Pastry?
I have currently 26 out of 49.
Okay.
But we'll...
So that is gonna be...
Hold up. Resistance to bludgeoning, piercing, and slashing damage.
Okay, so that's 20 piercing damage, so halved is gonna be 10. So I also rolled pretty low.
Yeah. Caught that.
Yep, so you take... And that's his turn.
Okay.
Can I...
Hey, now I attack it.
Yes.
Because...
Wait, what?
Because
I
Sentinel.
have a certain thing.
Oh, yeah, Sentinel.
Yes.
Yeah.
Do it. Attack.
So...
Murder.
Murder, kill.
Okay, let's see. I'm assuming 11 doesn't hit.
No,
Yeah.
it does not. No.
So
So it is Droogle's turn.
Okay, I need to read something real quick. Can I use my movement action to throw something?
I believe throwing something... Well, it depends on what you're throwing.
My homunculus.
That I would call a bonus action.
Okay.
I would lump that in with the command.
Okay.
So you still get your action.
Okay, I'm gonna throw the homunculus at Blood Monsoon.
Okay.
Well, what, me? Why?
Yeah. I'm just gonna say catch, and I'm gonna throw that at you, and then I'm gonna use it.
We will call the tiny little turtle the homunculus, just because it's there.
It technically is a duck, but a turtle works.
It's not the closest thing I have to a duck, but it works.
I'm just gonna yell out catch, even though you're bleeding from all your body parts.
Just the thigh. Just the thigh.
This is a question. Are you gonna catch it, or is it just gonna bonk you in the side?
I mean, I guess I'll catch it, but why? Is it gonna explode? Are you throwing a grenade at me?
Okay, you're catching it?
Yeah?
Okay,
Do I catch it, Matt?
Make a dexterity save.
I mean, either way, what's gonna happen is gonna happen, but I just want to know if you catch it.
Okay, I have advantage.
And also, make an attack roll, Dryas, just to see if you get it anywhere near red.
Oh, come on.
That was a 17. Okay,
It's a straight shot.
I rolled a 17. I got advantage, so I
Yeah,
just picked
so
higher.
if it's anywhere near you, you catch it.
Okay.
This is gonna depend on the attack, though.
I'm assuming I don't add anything to this roll, right?
Oh, hold up. I should have had advantage on that attack that was at the beginning.
Well, too late now.
Damn.
I rolled a 15. I don't know if I add anything to that, but I rolled a 15.
That's close enough. So yeah, you catch it.
Okay, and then I'm going to use it as a conduit, and I'm going to cast Cure Wounds through it.
Awesome.
Oh, a healing duck. That's nice.
Oh, that's awesome.
Roll for healing. Although I
Which
really
one's the
think
D-
that healing should have been applied to yourself.
Well, I'm not the one in direct combat, and I
That's
need my
true.
subordinates to stay alive.
Mm-hmm.
That's not a D8. Which one's it? Oh, it's the pyramid one. There we go. You heal a total of 7 damage. Not a lot, but it will keep you
It's definitely
alive.
something.
Are there better healing spells?
Yeah. Heal.
Yeah, those are higher level.
I can't hear anything. My headphones got knocked off. Hold on. Ah.
And that's
Okay,
how
what were
we're
you
gonna.
saying?
And that's how we're gonna defeat the monster. All right. Okay. No more repeating stuff.
How do I get better healing spells?
Level up.
Okay.
Become a cleric.
I just I don't heal nearly as much damage as we take right now.
Yeah. No, just become a cleric.
Well, my class is the healer, or supposed to be a healer.
You are a pseudo-healer.
Yeah.
Artificers already have a little bit of healing capability, and as a biomechanic, you have just a little bit more. And I'm hoping to get Sammy into the campaign, and I'll try to convince her to be a cleric, so that you guys actually have a healer.
Mm-hmm.
Alright, so it is Lion Growl's turn now.
Cool.
Oh, well, actually, no.
Yeah, it's Lion Growls.
Yeah, the duck doesn't get an attack. Because
Yeah,
it healed.
Yeah. I was gonna ask if it did, but I was like, nah, I used it as a thing, so probably not. Because technically in D&D lore, everything we're doing is happening at the same time.
Yeah.
Since we're in a forest, do I see any random bones around?
Make a perception check.
Cool.
Yeah, I mean, this thing was digging. Maybe it was digging to bury its bones.
Yeah.
Bury food.
8.
You do not see any bones around you.
Fuck.
Not even the ones inside of you.
Well, you know they're there, though.
Really, with an 8?
And you're wearing bones. No, I'm saying that Lion Growl knows that the bones inside of him are there.
Okay.
Okay. Can I do this?
You ever think about how all your bones are wet right now?
Stop.
And eventually they will be dry
Stop.
one day.
Stop.
Sorry. Just talking about bones.
I kind of feel like you wouldn't necessarily. Well,
Okay, so
it depends on the bone, whether or not it's wet.
So exactly underneath the creature,
Okay.
a medium-sized hand comes from out of the ground and reaches for it.
Okay. Are you trying to grapple it?
Can the creature has to make a strength saving throw.
All right.
It has to succeed 13.
That is a total of 10. I rolled a 3.
Cool.
So it fails.
He's a +7 modifier.
He has +4 for strength and +3 because he's a challenge rating 5.
Okay, so if the hand goes up and on a failed save, the target takes 2d6 bludgeoning damage and is restrained for the spell's duration.
Oh, restrained.
2d6.
Okay.
5. Takes 5 damage.
5 damage. Alrighty.
And it is restrained for the spell's duration.
Awesome.
The duration is for up to 1 minute. It's a concentration spell.
Okay.
And
I can save on my turn?
that's what I'm trying to see. To break out, the restrained target can use its action to make a strength check against your spell save DC. On a success, the target escapes and is no longer restrained by the hand. Okay. Cool.
Physical event.
And as that action, I can cause the hand to crush it. And he has to make another strength saving throw. Well, a strength save check. Or it'll take another 2d6 damage.
Okay, and how much damage was it before?
5.
Alright, thank you. He is wounded.
And restrained.
Yes, wounded and restrained.
So basically, there's just a hand grabbing it from
And
out of the ground.
I do not yet have a hand mini, but I will soon.
Let's just assume it's at the tail.
And that is my turn.
Alright, so it is Red's turn.
Alright, I am going to... do I want to hit it? I can do my bonus action at the beginning or end of right?
Yes.
Okay. Bonus action, I'm going to do Storm Aura C. I gain a 10-foot aura effect from Start Your Rage as a bonus action on each of your turns. When activated, one creature of your choice in your aura takes lightning damage. So I'm going to choose the thing in front of me, whatever it is, to take lightning damage. Get struck by lightning, basically. It has to succeed on a dex save.
Alright.
Dex save DC 12. And it takes half damage on success. If it succeeds, it still takes half damage.
Alright, I'm looking to see what restrained does for dexterity. Alright, speed becomes 0. Attack rolls have advantage. Attack rolls against the creature have advantage. Okay, I have disadvantage on dex saves.
But you have a +7 modifier, so it's fine.
Nope, no, it's a +3 for dex. That's gonna be a failure.
Okay.
Epic battle music.
That's only 4 damage. But then I'm... yeah.
But won't you feel accomplished when we kill this monster, Pastry? It's a challenging monster, but won't you feel great when we
So
do it?
4 lightning damage, and then I'm going to hit him with my hand axe.
All
So I
right.
get advantage and +5, so 5 and a 6. So
And that's 11 to hit?
yeah.
That misses.
My dice don't like me. I roll them when I'm not doing anything, and see, I just got a natural 20 there.
See, that's why you don't roll when you're not doing anything.
But whenever I
You're
roll when
wasting all the luck.
I don't think it works like that.
You're letting all of the luck fly out of it when it's not your turn.
But I did it directly after I did a thing, and then that was a natural 19.
Just say it more like you're like the crazy guy in the subway. You're letting all the luck fairies escape! They're flying away! Can't you see them? I see them.
Oh my god.
Alright, is that your turn?
Yeah.
Alrighty, so now the boulette gets to save against the hand. Alex?
Yep.
Alright, and it's a strength save?
Yep.
Alright. That's a nat 20, so for 27, I assume that saves.
Yep.
No.
Yep.
Does not.
No.
Whoops! Oh no, he's dead.
Oh,
But-
for shame. Guess we gotta move on.
But that was its action.
Oh, it was?
Yep.
There's an action to...
Oh,
To
nice.
break
Well,
out
in
the
that
restraining target,
case-
can use its action to make a strength check.
In that case, it's gonna use its
Of course, that's its own
movement.
section.
It's gonna burrow. So it's going to burrow, and you
The
can't see it.
But wait. Does it technically leave?
It does leave your melee range, so you do get an attack of opportunity.
Yes. Okay.
But
Cool,
it
so do I.
has. You are not
Huh?
within melee.
Am I not?
What?
No,
Oh yeah, no.
no,
Yeah,
you're
it
like
is left
20
of my
feet
range,
away.
So. Hand axe again. Ooh, that's a I got an 18 plus 5. So, 23 to hit.
All right, and does that keep it there?
Hold on. One moves out of your
I think it's only Sentinel that's able to keep it there.
yeah,
Yeah.
it's that sentinel.
Okay.
Okay, and
So you deal damage, but it still disappears.
okay, +2 melee damage with strength weapons. Is a hand axe a strength weapon?
Let's look. Hand axe.
Do I have any TNT in my backpack? Let me
No.
check.
What the hell is a strength weapon?
It is a melee weapon.
Well, it's
Light range thrown. It does not appear to be a strength weapon.
okay. So that is 1d3 slashing damage. 8 damage
Alright.
slashing.
8 damage.
How many spell slots do you get? You have one per level, or what is it?
It depends on the class. Congratulations! This creature is bloodied.
Woo!
If you know what that means, you'll know that that's not as great as you would like it to be.
Yeah. I think technically I'm bloodied as well.
I think 2 of you are bloodied. I think Alex is the only one who isn't.
Yep.
I mean, I'm at 20,
Well, you're what out of what?
23 out of 49, so technically.
Yes,
I forgot
you
about
are
my new
bloodied.
spell. I forgot
I am-
about my new spell.
I am
Oh.
21 out of 32.
Yes, you are not bloodied.
Okay.
Droogle most definitely is.
He is looking real rough,
Yeah.
as Matt Mercer would say. Oh, I know how you love your name. Zach.
Is there a big hole in the ground?
Yes, but it's already full of dirt.
It's like a molehill.
So nothing could follow it.
Right.
Not even a master at digging.
No.
Such as a kobold?
You can
Who
try to
spends his whole
follow
life
him.
digging tunnels?
You can try to dig a tunnel following him, but I don't think that your burrow speed is anywhere near his.
No, probably not. No.
No.
Okay, well, since the hole's filled up, I can't do one thing. You think what? Sorry?
I think we should run, but you know what?
No, let's kill it. It's almost dead.
You know, if this is still within 10 feet of me, even though I can't see it, I think I can still do my Storm Aura thing. It doesn't say it has. So.
Well, let's see. I have 35 movement. So I'm gonna move to be next to... I'm gonna move... Seeing it burrow worries me, so I'm gonna move to the very far back corner using my movement.
So, right here?
Takes a second for the stream to catch up. No, like the very far back of the map.
Like all.
As long as I can, just in a, like, as far as I can get while still seeing red. So maybe like one to the right and down.
So here?
Yeah, there.
Okay.
Because I can still see red from there, right?
Yes.
I am going to cure wounds on myself.
That is a good idea.
Very good idea. Don't want you going down, little buddy.
6 damage, which is not great, but it's enough. I have 10 hit points now, which might keep me alive.
It probably won't. If you get hit again.
Help. It'll prevent him getting insta-killed.
That is true.
Yeah. Well, luckily the dude doesn't know where I am anymore because he's underground, so he can't see me. So I moved out of where I moved because I didn't want him to attack where I was, you know.
But if he's underground, he'd probably hear stuff.
But I'm very light. I'm a very small man. I weigh like 20 pounds.
What about your armor, though? Doesn't it weigh?
I'm
like
gonna
3
put the
pounds?
marker on the entry hole where he burrowed, just so that you know.
I'm gonna use my bonus action just to try. I'm gonna use my bonus action and command the duck to use its force blast to try to clear the dirt out so that Blood Monsoon can at least see into the hole and see where it is.
It doesn't need to be in my.
I know, but I'm saying just like maybe you can make attacks or something, or at least have a better vantage point.
Yeah. And I will have advantage on dex effects that happen.
So what I'm trying to do, Matt, is I'm trying to use the duck's force blast to clear the loose dirt out of the hole.
What's the range on that? Because will it hit me if?
It's a force strike, ranged weapon attack, +4 to hit. Range is 30 feet. One target you can see, and then the hit damage thing.
So it would not hit you, Red.
No,
okay.
It's targeted.
Okay.
So can I target it at the hole, try to clear the loose dirt?
Yep.
Alright,
it just goes into the hole and doesn't seem like anything happens. You blow dirt into Red's face and that's about it.
Hey.
Did it not clear any of the dirt out? Can you still not see into the hole?
No.
Okay. Alright, that's my turn. That's all I can do.
Alright. Lion Growl.
I could have taken a potion, but, you know, I like to live on the edge.
You can still take your potion.
I use my bonus action to make him do that.
Okay, never mind.
Good idea.
Okay. So I can't see him, right? He's gone.
Correct.
Okay. Trying to see what I can do, if anything, because can't see him.
Damn it! Keep closing beyond.
A Control-Shift-T will open up your latest closed tab.
30 seconds. Get it back.
Just 2.
What are you doing?
Lion Growl, just because he wants to, is just gonna do a spell of things on top of the hole.
Okay.
A swarm of flesh things.
Oh. Okay. Would you like to describe your creepy little flesh things?
I don't know how I would.
Okay, well, on top of this hole, you see crawling out of the hole a bunch of disfigured, blackened hands that are kind of droopy and melty, and the fingernails are crusted with dirt and cracked and bloodied, and they're just kind of crawling out, but as they crawl out further, you can see this is one fleshy mass.
Gross.
It's creepy as hell. Gives you, like, mutant from the forest vibes.
Flesh.
Yeah, so there's a creepy flesh thing on top of this hole. And as soon as Lion Growl's turn is over and it turns to Red's turn, the flesh thing is sucked back down into the hole.
Ugh. Okay.
Yeah, pretty much.
My turn?
Yes.
Okay, I'm going to try and use my storm aura. And
Alright.
if it is within 10 feet of me, then the little monsters, big monster, is going to have to make a dex save DC 12 and half damage on success. For lightning damage.
He is not within the range.
Damn.
And your action?
Gonna.
Heal if you can. You have potions in your inventory.
I don't want to lose my rage.
Will that make you lose your rage if you
Your
take
rage
the potion?
ends early if you're knocked unconscious, or if your turn ends and you haven't attacked a hostile creature since your last turn, or taken damage.
I don't think you'll be able to attack him. He's underground unless you can find some way of like penetrating the ground. I tried doing that and it didn't do anything. So,
Matt, do you want to abide by those rage rules, or are you going kind?
You will lose your rage if you do not attack or are attacked.
It says if I just take damage, so I'm gonna cause a little bit of damage to myself.
Why are you hitting yourself? Why are you hitting yourself?
Keep my rage going.
So you just melee attack yourself?
Yeah.
Alright, so you punch yourself in the face. That's just gonna be your melee attack damage.
Yeah. More like a slap in the face, or like a punch to my own ribs.
A light
Do I have
slap.
to roll for that?
We'll call that 1 damage because your normal unarmed strike is 4 damage.
wow.
Yeah. I think it would be hard.
Almost as much as I've healed.
Yeah, I think it would be hard to like get a good like amount of force towards yourself, like that momentum. So it makes sense for any attacks against yourself.
Yeah.
Less.
One of my favorite things I've ever done in D&D was I had a character that was the blood magic one. I don't remember the name of those.
Mm-hmm.
The one that
the blood hunter.
Yeah, and I had the one that allowed my blood to become like magic, so it could like be lightning and stuff.
Mm-hmm.
And the thing we were facing went invisible, so I just turned around to our barbarian and I'm like, punch me in the face, and they're like, what? Punch me in the face, and then so they punched me in my face, started bleeding profusely. I had boots that allowed me to jump super high in the air, so I jumped as high as I could, and then just blew my nose down upon the ground as far as I could.
One finger on the nostril, right?
Yes, just a blood shower, so that way the invisible person would be covered in blood so we could see them, but also they took a little bit of electric damage from my magic blood.
Nice.
Got a really bad static shock.
Yes.
Alright, so... Alright, so based on sounds that it heard underground, you see the tree fall over here in the center. And so that's now blocking those both of those 2 squares. And a hole forms in the ground right in front of Droogle.
Oh,
Matt,
God.
Matt,
You shouldn't have moved.
I weigh the
Hold
least
on.
amount
Hold
out of
on.
every single person
Wait,
here.
I am aware
and
of this.
And
Wait,
he's
can I-
underground.
I am
Can I
aware
really
of
quick
this.
move?
He is not attacking you. He is burrowing
move,
out
can
of the
I?
ground to do a deadly leap onto this area where he burrowed out the first time where the explosion happened.
Oh my.
So now Red has to make a dexterity or strength saving throw.
I have an advantage on dex, so I'll use on. Oh, come on.
I was really expecting him to whip out that hole and kill me immediately.
Ugh.
No,
10.
he wanted the leap.
10.
That is a fail. So that's gonna be...
Death. That's what that's gonna be.
Not necessarily. I'm rolling to see if I roll lower than the default damage. The answer would be yes to that. That's gonna be 11 bludgeoning, which I assume is halved.
Yep. So 5 or 6?
5. And then 15 slashing. Nope, 19 slashing.
I'm resistant to that as well. So
Alright, so that would be 9 slashing.
How do you see what damage you're immune to?
It's under my rage.
Yeah.
I'm not immune. I'm resist.
Resistance
And
to it.
you are once again knocked prone.
Oh.
But you're not dead, right?
No, I'm at 8.
Is
Yeah,
not
so you're
prone
doing pretty
considered-
good.
Is not prone considered incapacitated?
No, you're just laying down.
Okay.
Yeah. Alright, so it is now Droogle's turn.
I'm going to... Oh, I use that. Okay. I'm going to... Man, do I want to shoot at it? Or do I want to use my spell slot to heal Red? I want to use my new power. When he dug out of the ground, I'm assuming he kicked up a lot of rocks and stuff in front of me. Just boulders and pebbles and stuff.
Sticks, roots, pebbles and rocks, and lots of earth, and some seaweed, some shells.
I'm going to... Okay, I'm going to cast Catapult, and I'm going to pick up one of the rocks that's on the ground.
Alright.
And I'm just going to catapult it at him at Mach 10. You have to make a dexterity saving throw of 13.
Okay. That is a fail.
Oh! Okay, I really hope this actually works.
It's a 5. I rolled a 2.
Now I get to roll 3d8 of damage.
Whoa.
Ooh.
It goes at Mach 10.
Literally Mach 10?
Yes.
That sounds like it would tear a hole
Plus
through
8.
something.
Plus 3, so 15.
Alright.
15 damage.
He is not looking too happy, but he is still alive.
The duck is... I'm going to use my bonus action to send the duck straight in this man's face. The duck is just going to look him in the eyes and say, "Fuck you, bitch," and is going to cast
Fuck
Force
you,
Strike.
bitch! He's casting what?
Force Strike.
Alright.
It is technically a ranged weapon attack, but the duck has a knife. This duck has always been equipped with a knife.
The duck has a knife.
Yes.
And also, we bought all those parts so it could do bludgeoning at like close range, didn't we?
If that's what you wanted to do with the parts, then yeah.
Well, it was so it could be good in close and long range because I want to have it as a very versatile thing. All right. Let me roll see if I even hit you.
I mean, what is melee but very close ranged attack?
Is it 17 a hit?
Yes. Just
Okay.
barely.
And then you're gonna take just a little bit of damage.
Alright.
4 damage.
Alright. Everything
kind of like-
helps.
It's kind of like a little guy spitting in your face when you're already down, you know?
Yeah.
How's the monster looking?
He's
Everyone else is
not happy.
Everyone else is attacking this monster, and the duck is like, "Fuck you!" and she's kicking him while he's down. This little guy just like stabbing gently
It's
while
just a
everyone
little
is
guy.
viciously attacking.
All right, lion growl.
I'm so glad I got to use my catapult spell.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So it's up. Okay.
It is still alive. Unhappy, bloodied, and alive.
Okay. Okay. Lovely. You know what? How far away is it from me?
He's 15 feet from you.
What is it? It's an intelligence score.
How long does your fleshy thing last?
It actually doesn't say.
What did I... Spells. Swarm of flesh
Oh,
things.
an hour.
Oh, alright. So your swarm of flesh things is still... It is not... It did get sucked back into the hole. But it is still up.
Okay.
And to cast that, you did have to pull a long severed finger out of your component pouch.
Yes.
Yes.
Gross.
And it was a whole bunch of spider-sized flesh things, writhing in masses of flesh and bone and hair.
Yep.
It looked like a bunch of tumored hands.
It just sounds like a Tuesday night.
Yeah.
Thing is, I can't really do anything with it.
Can't attack or something?
I don't think so.
No.
Can't do anything?
I mean... Well, hold on.
It doesn't say if it can do anything or not.
It's just gross for gross sake.
It just says releases spider-sized flesh things.
I think it's just to scare people.
You can attack with it. I
can?
Yes, I need to switch over some of the stuff into it.
Please do.
I will send you the page that it is based off of.
Okay.
Because it's just a reskinned spell.
Okay.
Here it is.
Okay, cool.
Yes. There's a lot of songs that are in this playlist that Hydra doesn't like. Yes. So you have... So this flesh thing has damage resistances and condition immunities.
Alright.
Yes. So you
Damage
could make it
resistance.
climb back out of the hole.
And it actually does have damage resistance to everything this creature does.
Yes.
Christ. Okay. And I'm assuming it has all of its health.
Yes.
Okay, cool.
You're gonna have to keep track of that.
Yeah. It actually
Yeah,
has a
you
decent amount of...
it's better than I thought.
Yeah, it's actually pretty decent.
Yeah.
Should we just stick with the 5d8 damage that it gives, or
Yeah.
I mean hit points, or should I roll the hit points by myself?
Either is fine.
Oh, hit points. I thought
Okay.
damage. I was like, Jesus Christ.
No, sadly, no.
I wish.
You can roll if you want, but if you choose to roll, you do have to keep whatever you roll.
That's fine.
Yeah, because you can't just pick the highest. That's not fair.
That was too much. I obviously rolled something wrong. Is there a d5?
What?
No.
5d8.
No, it's 5d8.
The wonders of dyslexia.
I know, right?
Oh yes, our trusty D7.
Okay. It has hit points of 26.
All right.
Which is
a
actually
little bit more than what
yeah.
you were given
Yeah, it's only 1 hit point less than I have.
to start with.
Okay.
Hey, we got a new Droogle.
Okay, 26.
But it does not get bonus actions.
Cool. It's gonna do bite.
Which one?
The
Oh,
one
I see.
that it-
Okay.
Obviously.
The swarm has more than half the hit points, so it's gonna
Yep.
do the first one.
Yep. To hit. Let me roll.
So it will use all of its movement to climb back out of the hole.
Okay.
Yes, but it is able to do the bite action
Yeah.
before being sucked back in.
Yeah, I was about to say, if the monster's still on top of the hole.
Yes.
So a d20
It's +3 to hit.
plus 3. Oh. Obviously, that's not gonna hit.
Plus your proficiency bonus. Well, no. It would
I
be
don't know
plus
what that
this
is.
thing's proficiency, which it doesn't have. So it's
Yeah.
just a straight +3.
Yeah, obviously not gonna hit.
What'd you roll?
10.
Yeah, no. Alright, so that means it is... Well, was that your action? Or... That would have been your bonus action to command that, I think.
Are you sure?
Let me see.
Cause I don't know what to do with this thing.
Let me see.
Very intense music.
Yeah. I'm gonna say that it has its own turn. It goes
Okay.
right after you.
Okay.
But it is your spell, so it's not going to attack you, but will attack whatever's closest to it if it can reach it.
Okay.
So for the purpose of this encounter, it can pretty much only reach whatever's on top of the hole,
That is fine with me.
because it uses its entire movement just to get to the surface.
Okay, that's fine. I'm just gonna yell. I'm just gonna yell to everyone.
Do not touch this fucking hole.
Oh,
Do not step on it. Do not be anywhere near it, please. Just don't.
And now you've got the rest of your turn.
Cool. So I still have my attack.
Yes.
I have
How far away am I from it?
15 feet.
I'm gonna go close to it, but not close enough to where, close enough to where I can hit it, but not close enough to be, in the hole. If that's possible.
Yes.
Okay.
The hole only occupies that one hex it's on.
Okay, cool. And I'm gonna hit it with my quarterstaff.
Alright. Make an attack roll.
I'm assuming a 19 hits.
Yes, it does.
Cool. That works.
One of
It
these times
does.
you're gonna say make an attack roll, and I'm just gonna say some wild number like 37.
It does 5 damage.
Alright. He is still bloodied. He is still alive.
And that is my turn.
No bonus action?
No.
Okay. It is Red's turn.
Okay. I'm gonna go melee attack. Hand axe. Corner. Oh, that's 16. Plus 5. 21. Does that hit?
Yes, that does. I would certainly hope a 21 hits, if a 19
Yeah.
hits.
Okay. That is 1d6. 3. 3, so 6 damage, slashing. And then I'm gonna use my... do I... One second, I'm gonna check if I have... Potion... Do you have a potion of... Oh, I was looking. I thought it like I was like, why is it 50 pounds? No, that's how much it costs.
How many spell slots do I have? If I'm a level 4 artificer, would that mean I have 4 spell slots, or do I only have like 3? Or
You have the 3 first level slots.
okay.
Yes.
I was gonna be, before you spend your potion, I was gonna try to heal you, but I realized I do not have the ability to do that anymore.
No spell slots?
No spell slots. I can still use Spare the Dying if you die, but that's it.
Yeah.
I think I'm gonna. I don't wanna. Something in me tells me to conserve my potion.
I think it's about to die. I think if you just focus on killing it,
Yeah,
we
okay,
can kill
then
it.
I'm gonna bonus action, Storm Aura.
And again, if you fall in combat, I have the turtle right next to you, so I can cast Spare the Dying from where I am on the other side of the map.
Good, yeah. Let's say that's a Storm Aura needs to succeed a Dex 12.
Oh, okay. That is a failure.
Ooh, okay.
It does not have wonderful dex.
Take 5 damage.
Alright. Still alive. Still in the double digits.
Did you take the other 6 damage as well?
From the
From
hand
the hand-
axe?
Yeah, hand axe attack.
I did not. It is not in the double digits. But it's the Boulette's turn. And it's going to, recognizing that there's danger from below, it is going to shift over 1 square. And make...
Opportunity attack?
Nope, it's still within your melee.
Damn it.
And it's gonna bite you.
No.
That
Ignoring
is...
the little... I like how it's ignoring the little duck under it, stabbing at its feet. It's just walking over it.
That is 15 to hit.
That doesn't hit. That does not hit.
I rolled real poorly.
Thank you.
So it is Droogle's turn. If Alex doesn't want to take an attack of opportunity.
Oh, I'll take an attack of opportunity. I will gladly do that.
Alright.
Okay, this is awesome. Okay, I'm gonna hit it. I'm assuming a 22 hits.
Yes, it does.
Yeah.
Woo. Good job.
3 damage.
Alright, it is still alive.
Okay.
Okay, I'm about to do something, and I really expect you guys to save my ass, okay? Before I do it, just letting you know that.
Can the little creature do anything? My little swarm?
Yeah, it's at the end of your turn.
Oh yeah?
Yeah.
Yeah,
my fleshy spider things.
Your
can it take
turn... You got an attack of opportunity, it's not your turn.
Oh.
So it's Droogle's turn.
What about the creature?
The Boulette?
No, my swarm of spiders.
Wait,
your
it get an
fleshy
opportunity
swarm.
attack?
The swarm is still within the
Yeah,
melee
the swarm
range.
is still within melee.
Ah, okay.
It's doing all it can just to stay above the hole.
Okay.
I'm gonna do something, and you guys better save me.
Well, if we can.
If you do any damage to this thing, you're not gonna need saving, probably. Depends on what you do.
Basically means we're really close to killing it.
I'm gonna,
Well, I did say single digits.
I am gonna yell over the battlefield. I could kill it, but what's the fun in that? I'm gonna yell over the battlefield. Hey, bitch! You're a bitch!
Oh god.
I'm gonna... You suck! And I'm gonna do, grovel, cower, and beg. You suck, but don't kill me, please! And it's once per short rest and action. You can cower to distract foes until the end of your next turn. Allies gain advantage on attacks against the enemies within 10 feet of you that can see you.
All right.
Oh wait, no, it's within 10 feet. Never mind. I'm gonna move and then. Well, yeah, I'm gonna move and then do it. Why not?
All right. So, what route are you?
I'm moving it within 10 feet of it.
Are you just going straight over the hole?
Yeah, I'm gonna walk around it.
You're gonna have to walk around a tree to do that. You probably won't make it to them.
At 35 movement?
Well, that way is blocked completely. 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30, 35. So you could get here.
Okay. I'm gonna do that then. I'm gonna
All
get
right.
there, and I'm gonna say, "Hey, you suck!" and then I'm gonna just go in I'm gonna give my hero's quest dialogue to distract it. You guys both have advantage now. Now don't let me die, please.
All right. Now it is Lion Growl's turn.
Okay, cool.
What happens if you have advantage twice? Because Lion Growl, don't you have double advantage now?
No.
It is still single advantage.
Okay.
Yep.
You just have advantage.
I'm gonna.
Oh, I meant Red Monsoon, I think.
None of
Didn't
you
you
are
have advantage on
flanking the boulette, so...
Oh, okay, yeah.
Okay, I'm gonna. What reach do I have?
As you see, the hero's quest must end in your death. And not
I'm
mine.
gonna-
So please don't kill me.
I'm just gonna like move to be near the creature.
Alright, how? How are you gonna move to be near it?
I'd recommend going around the hole.
Yeah, I'll go around the hole.
Well, you're gonna have to walk around Droogle, around the tree behind him.
Pretty sure you two could like squeeze through the same.
Yeah, can't Alex
Yeah,
just go through the
yeah.
same square as me?
Yeah,
just, like,
yeah, you could.
briefly.
Yeah, because
Could
we're
just
both
shove
small.
him aside and
Yeah,
Sort of-
we're both small, so
Oop, just gonna.
just gonna shove you
past him.
aside.
I'm small enough, it's fine.
Yeah.
Happens a lot.
and then I'll be within melee range of it.
Alright.
And I'm gonna. Well,
You're gonna wizard rage.
I'm going to do another Burning Hands,
Alright.
level 2. So it has to do a dex save
Alright.
of 13 or higher.
That is a save.
Okay, so it gets half damage.
Alright, and,
With your bonus action, can you hit it with your staff or no?
it
Let
won't
me
be
do math.
it won't be necessary.
Let me
Oh,
do
okay.
And
fucking
it does
math.
not matter how much damage you do because it is dead.
Really?
Yes, it had
Okay.
1 hit point left.
Okay.
On its last
okay.
hit point, I gave it a speech. I love that.
On its last hit point, it became its turn.
I could have just.
Okay.
Wait, what about my turn? You didn't.
No, you had the last turn.
No, it's
No?
been the monster. It goes Red Monsoon, then the monster.
Yep.
Yeah.
So, how would you like to do this?
Okay,
Me?
hold on.
No, Lion
Okay.
Growl.
Okay, it's still. I thought.
No,
I thought
you didn't do
turn was
anything.
Yeah, I know. I was thinking that his turn was ending, and the monster only had 1
Well,
hit point left.
Well, first of all, I heal 4 damage
Oh,
because I have Grim Harvest.
alright.
Once per turn, but you kill one or more creatures with a spell of level 1 or higher, you gain HP equal to twice the spell's level.
Ooh,
So,
that's nice.
and I did Burning Hands.
So you get to describe how you kill this thing.
Yeah.
Give him a big old smack.
Make sure
Land shark.
his eyeballs melt in your description. I want it to be brutal.
I could do that. I'm gonna hold my hands together and then slowly spread them apart to form like a sheet of fire,
Alright.
and I'm gonna aim it like right toward its face,
Saran wrap this bitch in flames.
like it's gonna be like aimed like right towards like its face.
Alright. And that was its last hit point, so it's just dead.
It's
He's
just dead.
deceased.
He is dead. And you may now stand up.
And he is now crushing my duck under his
Nope,
the
duck
weight of
is
his
right here
massive
next
dead
to
body.
the... Duck is right next to it. Duck is okay.
I like the idea that it just landed on top of the duck.
I said that the duck was sitting on my shoulder.
Oh yeah, you did. Forgot about that. Yeah.
Okay, we did it.
Yep.
Fuck.
Droogle's gonna put his both hands in the air and go, "Woo," and then fall asleep.
I didn't hear any of that.
Ryan.
It cut out.
Discord cut it out, but
I just heard.
I could hear it from my room.
Droogle's just gonna put his hands in the air and do a scream, and then he's just gonna immediately pass out backwards and fall asleep.
Alright.
We're gonna see where the monster was taking nasty children.
What? You cut out a lot, Vic.
Yeah, you cut out. I don't know if you need to like talk louder or something.
I'm not that much. I think I'm kind of far from my mic. Oh, it got turned.
That's probably what it is. Because
Okay.
if you
I need
talk too
to
quiet,
tighten
Discord
shit.
cuts it out because it thinks it's background noise and not you talking.
Tightening it. We're just gonna like look at where it was burrowing, and it has eggs and children that we have to deal with, and we feel the guilt of killing a parent.
So, how
You're
are you
looking for
going about
eggs?
this?
No, I'm saying
doesn't have a nest.
it'd be cruel if that happened.
I'm confused. You lost me.
Can we tell if it's a mama?
I'm used to.
Are you asking me if this thing you just killed has a big old dick?
No.
No, is it a mom? Does it have
Make-
babies?
Why was
Where
it-
did that
was
question
it-
come
was it
from, Matt?
digging?
I'm so confused.
Because there's no other creatures around you, and you don't necessarily know the anatomy of a boulette.
I wasn't asking about a dick. You brought that up.
Well, you would have to kind of discern whether it was a male or a female, first of all, and then
We
if
don't
it's
know
a
if the
female, look
species
around for babies.
Well, we don't. Maybe it's like seahorses. You know, maybe the dad takes care of the kids. We don't know about this species.
I'm not sure that you know about seahorses in this game.
Is there a difference in about
D&D.
Are D&D seahorses different than real life seahorses?
No, I feel like you just wouldn't know too much about them, as...
I know that the males carry the children for the females.
I feel like your character wouldn't know that,
In
though,
character.
having been picked up from the
Yeah,
streets
we're in
and
a
then...
fantasy world.
Yeah, I don't think you would know anything about that.
Do you think there are no single fathers in fantasy world? Human or otherwise?
It is highly unlikely that they birthed them themselves, though.
Also, I think like the thing would be checking if first we would check if it has a nest, and then we would check if it has a dick.
Well, alright, make a perception check to see if you can see a nest on the surface, or if you want to poke around in the holes.
I just want to check the holes it was digging.
Droogle had his adventure. This is a lot for a little guy.
Yeah, Droogle's
He's-
already
he's-
asleep.
He's already asleep.
So, Lion Growl, have you dropped the spell of the flesh thing swarm?
Yes, as soon as the creature dies.
Okay.
I got. How did it not drop? I got a 7+.
So, how are you inspecting the hole?
I'm looking around at the holes that I was digging before we showed up to just see if there's anything in it, like maybe it was burying food that might attract predators, or
It was
maybe it
not digging a hole when you showed up, it was kind of just walking around.
when you said we came across when we came across it, you said there was a thing burrowing.
No, I
Or,
said it
like-
was a burrowing creature.
I thought you meant the creature was burrowing.
No.
Okay, then I wouldn't check it. Like,
Okay.
I thought that it was like in the middle of burying something when we
No.
came upon it.
No, you can tell by the very long, thick claws on its front feet that it is a burrowing creature, and also the fact that it burrowed right in front of you.
Mm-hmm.
In my sleep, I'm having a dream. You're just gonna hear Droogle say, "I could have dug faster."
Okay, so I guess we're taking a short rest.
Short rest or long rest? It is nearing nighttime.
Let's do a
Oh.
long rest then.
Okay.
So I believe... So you would have entered the forest around 3 p.m. or so.
Mm-hmm. Okay. And
So
we
you
had
probably
two.
would have...
Hmm.
First...
Do one of you have that
first-
protection bubble spell?
So it's been 3 hours since then.
So it's 6 p.m.
Yes.
I'll go off what you guys say. I'm okay taking a short rest or a long rest. I only have 10 hit points, though.
I only
Let's take a
had
long
8,
rest.
So guess long
Let's
rest.
take a long rest.
I thought it was earlier in the day when we left so that we could find the kid.
Nope, you've been walking
Okay.
around in the woods for 3 hours, and then you came across the Bouette.
Okay.
We only have one more successful check to find him, though.
Yep.
So let's do a long rest now.
Yep.
Are we
And then
doing
after a long
watches?
rest- yes. I'll do the first watch. But
I'll take
yeah,
the second.
yeah.
Does no one have the protection bubble spell? Weren't we
No.
talking about that in, like,
That's
last game?
that's higher.
That's higher level.
I think that's a
level.
3rd level spell.
I don't
Huh?
have 3rd level spells. I only have
I
2nd.
don't-
Mm.
I only have first.
Mhm.
Yeah. So I'll.
I think we talked about it last session because they had a scroll of it at one of the stores, if I remember correctly. Sorry, I didn't mean to interrupt you, Alex.
Yeah, I think so.
So we're gonna take a long rest.
Mhm.
I'll take first watch because I want the others to try to get some sleep.
I'll take second watch because I don't trust Droogle to not fall asleep in the middle of it.
I'll take third watch because that's when I wake up.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah. Alright, so... First watch... Alright, so each of you are sleeping. So, first watch, make a perception check. Also, I believe one of you had... Oh, no, never mind. Droogle's out of spell slots.
So first of all, it's a natural 1.
Uh-oh.
Plus 2, so 3.
Well, that doesn't mean automatically mean that there's something around in the area that we gotta fight.
Just means
This
that
means you
didn't
don't see
anything.
shit.
Yeah.
Everything
Mhm.
appears to be fine.
And,
Right.
So you don't see anything
Okay.
for the entire night. You just see... You kind
Okay.
You can see up to the top of the dome that you were
Mhm.
below, because you are still in an underwater city.
Mhm.
And you can
I forget
see
that.
huge fish swimming above the dome, and they are beautiful.
It's very dark.
But you're so busy looking up that you don't see anything around you.
And a little sexy. Beautiful fish, a little sexy.
Not in this part of the world.
They're like deep sea creatures.
You have to go to the Emerald Coast for that.
These are
shit.
not deep sea creatures. This is more like coral reef type creatures.
Oh, so we're not on the bottom of the deep
No.
sea.
You are on the
Well, we
bottom
saw
of the
some-
ocean, but this part of the ocean is not that deep.
So like BioShock.
I've never seen.
The
Played
whole
it.
premise of the first BioShock games is that you get trapped in an underwater city that's like decrepit and falling apart.
Well, this city is
And
not
it's-
decrepit and falling apart.
And it's full of drug addicts who are like the remnants of the city, like the last surviving people from the city.
Hmm.
There's also little tiny children that suck the blood out of people to steal the drugs that are still in their blood.
Yikes.
Yeah, it's a great game. Good game.
Okay, next watch. Anything happen on
Alright.
first watch?
Nothing happens with the first watch.
Cool.
Alright, so
My turn.
Lion Growl falls asleep and Red Monsoon wakes up. Make a perception check.
Okay. Where's my... Okay, perception is +2. That's a 5. +2. 7.
Alright, you are also mesmerized by the fish above. The
Fair
huge
enough.
fish just gently swimming through the sea. There's not a ton of light coming down because it is nighttime, but there is a tiny bit from the moon. And so you get reflective glints off of some of the shinier creatures. And in part of the forest, a lot closer to the city, you can hear what sounds like metal hitting wood. You assume could potentially be lumberjacks or woodpeckers.
Yes, metal woodpeckers.
Yeah. Well, metal hitting wood sounds very similar to literally anything else hitting wood.
Yeah.
Alright.
Tell that to my dead uncle who got killed by a woodpecker.
Was your uncle Wood?
Yes.
His name's Woody.
Yes. Exactly. He even had a tattoo on the bottom of the foot that said Andy.
Okay.
Shocked and stunned silence.
The man was
Woody
too stunned to
wasn't made
speak.
of wood. Alright, well, Red...
His face was, or maybe it was plastic. You're right.
He was plastic.
Yep.
Red goes to sleep after waking Droogle.
Alright, guys, get ready for this, because I got a disadvantage on perception. Woo!
Yep, make a perception check.
A nat 20 and a 6. So, we're going with the 6.
Alright, for a total of...
7.
Alright. You also
None
are...
of us...
You are mesmerized mostly by the moonlight shining off of scales. You don't really pay any attention to what kind of fish these might be. So you're also looking up. You haven't actually spent a night outside in this city. And so...
Oh wait, never mind. I don't have a disadvantage. It's only in sunlight. Is it sunlight yet?
No.
No.
Okay, sorry.
So
I
the nat
forgot
20?
It was a nat 20.
Alright, so you do still see these fish and the glinting light off of them. But you do also see, maybe about 100 yards away through the trees, you can just barely make out a couple bears wandering by.
Don't.
No, well, on D&D Beyond it just says, disadvantage next to my perception thing, so I just assumed I had it, but then I clicked on it, and I remembered it was because I'm a kobold and I can't see in the sunlight.
Yep.
My little eyes aren't made for the sun.
Yeah.
I guess I'm supposed to roll to see how many bears there are.
Which is nice, because we're underwater, and there's a lot less sun down here.
Yeah. Yeah, so technically you wouldn't have disadvantage at all down here.
Yeah.
Because it's mostly just street lights.
Once we go to the surface, though, it's going to be rough.
Yeah.
Not necessarily.
I have a disadvantage on attack rolls and perception checks that rely on sight when I am in direct sunlight. That's what it says.
Alright, so...
But I also get advantage in attack rolls if one of my allies is next to a dude, so it'll just kind of balance itself out.
So, assuming that you don't decide to mess with the bears...
No.
Morning comes. It is 4 a.m. You went to bed at 6? No, I guess it would be 2 a.m. that you would wake up.
Let's say because of the watches, 4
We'll go ahead and say 4 a.m. or even 6 a.m. if you want to sleep in.
Nah, I don't think we'd sleep well in the forest.
You wouldn't sleep 12 hours after a fight like that?
Droogle would. While I'm on my watch, I'm just going to be tinkering with my duck, making sure it's all spick and span and ready to go.
Alright.
I'm also going to infuse it with light, so it radiates light. Because it's still going to be dark at 2 a.m.
Yeah. Well, you're sleeping in till 4 a.m.
4 a.m.
Sleep till 4 a.m.
So it has a 5-foot radius of light that it emits.
Alright, so... Are you gonna do anything about this Boulette corpse?
What can we do with it?
So you kind of just slept next to a dead land shark.
I think we went like at least like a few dozen feet away from it. Like to the edge of the map, so we're not sitting next to a rotting corpse.
Well, we're right next to a city. It's not like we're on a grand adventure, so we don't need to like get food from it.
I am.
But we could check its stomach contents to see if it ate any adventurers, and
You could also harvest the meat from the Boulette and sell it in the city.
Can I do something?
But it might rot by the time we're back, and that's
Yes,
Can
what
I
would
do
you like to do?
I will. I will try to take some meat from it, but also, if I get deep enough to where I can see bones, I will take a few bones from it.
Alright. Go ahead and you can... I mean, it's pretty beat up, so you can just go ahead and carve in and take whatever you want.
I will do that because I need bones for spells.
Yep.
I mean,
I need them bones.
You can also use the Boulette fingers for the things that need fingers, or...
I'll do that too.
Yeah, generally, yeah.
I'll basically take whatever I can get from...
Maybe just look at what spell components you need and just harvest them from the Boulette.
See, the hard part of playing this character is my last character is a monster hunter, so every time we killed a monster, I would, like, skin it for everything it had.
Mm-hmm.
This character is not that. He has no idea. He just killed it because that's what the hero does.
Mm-hmm.
So,
also,
I'll gather up some bones.
I could imagine this thing would probably taste pretty good.
Really? I feel like its meat would be really tough because it's digging all the time.
I mean, its arms and shoulders would be, but I don't think that its flanks and legs would.
Yeah, the tail, I don't know why it would have a tail. So the tail, like, if it isn't
the
even
tail
a
is
tail,
probably pretty fatty.
Yeah, pretty tender as well.
I'll just basically just...
The back meat, definitely, like, best
Welcome
cut.
to our sideshow, How to Cook D&D Monsters!
I'll carve into it and try to save all of it that I can.
Alright, so you can go ahead and write down that you get...
Okay, hold on. Let me find...
Eventually,
I have an
Red.
idea.
Eventually, Red, I'll be able to make refrigerators, so eventually it'll be alright.
Actually,
Eventually,
I
I'll
have
be able
an
to
idea.
enchant things to make
I have an idea.
refrigerators.
I can... Hold
So you can go ahead and just pick up, like, 6 Boulette steaks.
Okay.
One of my favorite artificer builds I've ever seen.
Creature's flesh, does that count as a creature?
What?
Because I can shape water. If we have some water, I can shape water around the flesh and freeze it to preserve it a little bit.
I would say for that, I would not consider this a creature.
Yeah.
So you can go ahead and freeze it.
Awesome.
Nice.
Also,
We don't even need a refrigerator.
And then of
melt,
course
but,
I'll
It'll eventually melt, but it'll keep it cold for a hell of a lot longer.
I'll collect as many bones and fingers and,
Alright.
teeth and stuff as I can.
Well, it's got...
Droogle is watching at you guys doing this in horror.
Well, it's got 8
he's just gonna
total front fingers.
Okay.
And 6 total back fingers.
He's just gonna say, but when
toes, I
did the
guess.
heroes eat the monsters? Aren't the monsters supposed to eat the heroes?
They're pretty tasty.
How many teeth?
Oh, it's
we're gonna go with 60.
it's
60 teeth?
Creature
Awesome.
world out here, Droogle.
Many of the teeth are strewn about the battlefield, though.
I like to imagine, especially from the rock I threw at
There's
it at
also
Mach
a few
speed.
still embedded in red.
Yeah, in my leg.
I will slowly go around and collect the teeth, try
Just
to take
yank
some
it out
teeth
of
off
my
the
thigh.
red, out of the creature, off the ground.
In
So everyone
hindsight,
hit the long
Vic,
rest button, right?
Yes.
Everyone hit the long rest button.
I need to.
I did.
So, Red, in hindsight, you would realize that this thing was hungry and was probably trying to eat you.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's a creature eat creature world here.
Yeah?
Droogle is still
So-
looking on in abject horror.
So I got a lot of things from it. I got 60 teeth, a total of 14 toes, 6 steaks. I'm
I got
good.
14 toes!
Yeah,
And these are
It's- well,
6 large steaks.
yeah, while Droogle is looking on, I'm like, make sure you get the back meat. That's got to be the best kind.
Yeah.
The back and the tail.
The upper back
some
would
good
probably be
loin.
pretty muscly.
I got 14 toes. I was banned from WikiFeet.
Yeah, the loins are just sitting up there not doing anything.
Yeah. And the tail's probably pretty fatty and the fat would probably melt in a good stew.
Was that Serenity or Doodle I heard?
Serenity. She's yelling
Okay.
at me.
Meow!
I was about to say,
get up here.
I can imagine it being Doodle just screaming at
While
Dryas.
you guys are doing this, Droogle's gonna take like the couple of clams he has left out of his bag, and he's gonna look at them, look at you, think about eating it, and then just dump all of them on the floor.
Oh, no. Is he a vegetarian now?
I don't know. We'll find out.
Are kobolds even... Are kobolds omnivores or carnivores?
I'm assuming they're omnivores because they live. Well, actually, no. They probably are just carnivores because they live underground. So there's not much plants that grow down there. I mean, mushrooms.
But there's not a lot of animals
mushrooms.
either. Like they can get like mushrooms and like root vegetables. They can steal carrots from underground.
That's true. Like
Would you like to know the actual answer?
Yes.
Kobolds were omnivorous, eating plants and animals, but would not refuse to eat intelligent creatures if the opportunity presented itself. They were able to eat just about anything when the situation became desperate, even tree bark or bone. So kobolds will eat just about anything.
Yes,
Alright.
but this is the thing is
We sort of traumatized him.
well, no, Droogle is royalty,
he's-
so
he's
all
a
of his food was
royalty.
prepared for him.
Mm-hmm.
So he's never seen the food be prepared.
Oh. Oh god.
Kobolds
doesn't
can also
exist.
become dragon-esque.
Wait, what?
Kobolds can also eat metal, apparently.
Oh yeah.
Incredible.
So,
But yeah,
So-
Droogle's
so Droogle's never seen food prepared like this. Oh
no,
god,
his
we
whole life food
traumatized
is
him.
his whole life food's just been given to him, which is again why he's lived this long.
We traumatized him.
No, we just showed him what the real world is like.
Kobolds can eat rocks.
Fun.
Yeah, so kobolds are just garbage disposals.
Yes, they are. That fits the characteristics
Hey,
of
Droogle,
one.
I don't
Yeah.
need this sword anymore. Want a
What?
snack?
I mean, well, also remember when we met the clam princess? I just ate
Yeah.
the clams, shell and all.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Dryas.
Calcium.
Dryas.
Mm-hmm.
You can be like the rat that a Dimble had. You can be like the rat.
You can,
Oh, yeah.
You can also probably
One
eat
of my
the
characters-
eggshells when we make eggs.
The
One of
rat
my
wasn't a
characters-
rat, though.
It was not. How do you know about the rat?
Either you or Joy told me.
Yeah, the rat was a
I know what the
slime
rat
that,
was.
that digested metal. So whenever we went places, I would steal random metal bits and feed it to it.
Wasn't
and every
it
once in a
a
while, it would burp out like dagger hilts out of my backpack.
wasn't it a gray ooze?
It was a great ooze that was secretly my son. That was the lore behind it.
Mm-hmm.
Wow. Incredible.
Which is why my character hunted monsters, because they wanted to find a cure so they could get their kid back.
Oh.
Yeah.
No. You mean you didn't give birth to a gray ooze?
No.
And didn't give birth to a rat?
No. Well, the other part of that character was also the fact that he doesn't even know if his son is there anymore, because it's been like 50 years, and...
Yeah.
I thought you said as gray ooze who is secretly his son. I didn't know if you meant like secretly his son and secretly a human, or secretly you had a child with a gray ooze.
No, he had a normal gnome kid with his gnome wife, and then his village was raided, and the wizard who did it turned a lot of the people into monsters, and he escaped with his kid, but he didn't know a cure, so then he traveled killing monsters trying to use their bits to create cures, and that was his character arc. But also,
Cool.
he'd been doing it for like over 50 years, so he was super antisocial because he hasn't been in society
Yep.
for like a very long time. So he was very awkward. Kind of like Droogle, but different.
Yeah.
It was like a sad Droogle,
Mm-hmm.
Very sad Droogle.
and he also like almost never talked. He would just do things.
Hmm.
Droogle is all about talking.
Yeah.
Alright, so... if you don't mind, we can continue with the skill challenge.
Yeah.
Got the...
How long have we actually been streaming?
I'm gonna
3
guess about
hours.
an hour and
2.5 hours.
Well, playing.
Oh, right.
Yes, we've been playing for about 2.5 hours.
So,
Or
should we
Again,
I guess
break?
closer to 2 hours. I have an end coming up, so if we can just keep going.
Okay.
Yeah, if we can just keep
Yeah.
going, then...
Again,
Yeah.
I'm sorry I made you guys wait so long. I
No,
didn't
it's
know
okay.
you were waiting for
It's
me.
okay.
I didn't sleep last night, like, at all.
Mhm.
And, well, I mean, I couldn't fall asleep. I fell asleep at, like, 8 a.m.
And then,
Mhm.
And I woke
And
up at, like,
then-
5:30 or 5... No, I woke up at 5:45, or maybe a little bit
Yeah.
later. No, it was, like, 5:50.
it also didn't help that our fur babies were trying to wake us up.
Oh.
One, by stepping on my sutures.
Ooh.
Yeah.
Mm.
Uh-huh.
Mm.
I'm gonna do another investigation check.
All right.
Oh, I couldn't do another survival.
18.
All right. That is just enough. Well, that's a little bit more than just enough, but you
thank
do.
God.
So you manage to pick up the trail of footprints again after a
Mhm.
little bit of wandering, and making your way through the trees.
And that's
Making
our
your
third
way
success.
downtown. Are you walking fast? Are you maybe homebound?
Da-na-na-na-na-na. Da-na-na-na-na-na.
So you navigate your way through the trees,
Mhm.
following the footsteps, and eventually you see about 200 yards through the trees, you can see smoke rising up, which you would know is a hazard in this type of place because it's a dome. A very large dome, but still. Fire isn't exactly allowed in the city, which is something that may or may not have been brought up. Or at least you would at this point realize you haven't seen fire in the city at all.
Yeah,
Mhm.
makes
Yeah.
sense because it eats up oxygen and we're in an
Mhm.
underwater dome.
Yep, they're already bringing oxygen down from the surface. And part of the function of the forest is to create
Provide
more
oxygen.
oxygen.
So are they just like... Is it just kind of like Atlantis? Like, they just want to stay out of the world, so they just made their life underwater to stay away from everybody else? Like isolationist?
I don't have to answer that.
Okay.
It's lore.
And you wouldn't know the history of that.
Yeah, we just got here. We're outsiders.
I would say that only Lion Growl may know the history of that.
Oh?
So if you want to roll a history check.
Yeah, might as well.
Because you studied under a high cleric.
6.
Okay, so you have no idea. You did not pay attention in most of your history lessons.
We're just messing around with some bones.
Yeah. You can recall that an underwater city may have been mentioned once or twice in history lessons with your teacher. But
Not that I paid attention.
That's about
yeah,
it.
you were like, "Oh, underwater city. Whatever. I don't care."
Told me about bones.
Yeah. Give me more magic to cast. Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. So, do you approach?
I'll get you this time, He-Man! Yeah!
Do you approach the source of the smoke?
Yes.
All right. So,
Quietly.
as you draw
Quite
closer,
ideal.
you see there are about
Stealthily.
6 figures around this fire. One of them
Damn, that's a lot of money.
a little bit smaller.
Oh.
Okay.
Oh.
Yeah.
We shouldn't rush in.
We're
No.
being
Let's-
stealthy.
If they're talking, let's listen to what they're saying first.
Yes. Wait, hold
You
up.
are not currently within earshot.
Can I... Let me real quick. Let me look at the duck.
You will be,
Would I be...
you will be within sight before you are within earshot.
So can I send the duck out?
I don't think it can listen for you, can it?
No, it can't, but I can maybe get information from it when it returns. Because it understands all the languages that I understand.
Oh, that's awesome.
I don't know if it can speak anything. I don't think it can speak, but we'll have to figure out some way of communicating.
Alright. So...
Actually, because we know we're looking for a child, so how about I just send the duck out and just to see if the
It sees a child.
If it sees a child,
well,
and
you can see even from this distance that one of the figures is smaller than the other 5.
Could be a dwarf.
Yeah. Or a gnome.
Or a halfling.
Yeah.
Yep. Or a goblin.
Droogle's gonna ask if you guys would like him to just go introduce our party and our group to these friendly people, and see if they maybe know where this child we're looking for is.
They kidnapped that child. I don't think they're friendly. And if they kidnapped him, they probably have a reason for it.
Oh, you mean that kid's the kid we're looking for?
Yeah.
Probably.
Oh, so we gotta go save him.
Yes.
Well, how are we gonna do that?
I hadn't thought that far ahead. Is this the out, or are we gonna have another encounter?
This is where, well, I was wanting to see if you guys would get closer, or if you want to end now.
How close are we to them?
You're about 50 yards. They have not noticed you yet.
How long is 50 yards?
150 feet.
Wait,
Yeah.
guys, wait, I forgot. I can make objects speak with pre-recorded messages.
No.
So
I don't think that's gonna do anything but alert them to our presence.
yes, but what I'm saying is we could like enchant a rock, make it scream something, and then throw it away from us so they run to go check what it is, and then maybe they leave like less people behind around the kid, and we can sneak in and get the kid.
Yeah.
Yeah, it depends on how far away we can throw the rock, though, and if like we can do it.
You have barbarian strength.
It doesn't mean I have ranger aim.
Doesn't matter. Just gotta. Doesn't matter
Check
where
it.
it lands as long as it's away from us.
Unless I chuck it directly into their camp. We could do that, yeah. What do you think, Lion?
Yeah.
The rock sounds like a pretty good idea, actually.
Maybe we should get a little bit closer, so that
Little bit closer, but not too close.
so that they can, when we chuck the rocket, they can hear where the rock is.
Yes.
So I can either do a 6-second long recorded message or a non-verbal sound. So we could even do like a bear sound getting closer to their camp or something.
I feel like that would make them grab the kid and run.
True.
Yeah.
Maybe.
So Matt, when I do the pre-recorded message, do I just have to like think the message and then enchant the item
You have
with
to
it, or do I have
speak
to
into
physically?
it.
Yeah.
Okay. Can I whisper something into it, but make the enchantment like louder?
Hmm.
I would say no.
So I have to
We'll treat
actually
it as an actual recording device.
Okay, so I have to actually
We'll
scream
cover
in
you
it.
on a bunch of blankets and all our bedrolls to dampen the noise.
Okay. Sounds good.
You should say something like that will get them to go over there, not just screaming, because I don't think they're the type to help injured
message?
folk.
What message do you want?
Like, this is the law. Like, come out with your hands up or something. Or evildoers.
Oh yeah, I was going to say, Droogle's not aware of the dragon aspect of this, but you guys are.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
I could also enchant the item and hand it to one of you if one of you has a louder, more dominating voice, because mine is very pitchy.
I think you have the correct tone for this. You can say, evildoer, come and fight me. Your days of evil are over.
All right, cover me in the blankets. I'm ready.
Yes.
We're gonna do that.
Yeah. Don't shout it, but like you can speak pretty loudly.
I gotta shout it. So
then we move closer, and then we chuck it like closer to them, but like further from us. You know.
I'm gonna hand it to you. You're in charge of the chucking.
Yeah. Okay.
All right. Cover me in as many blankets as you can, and items to dampen sound.
Mm-hmm.
I will also wrap my wings around you.
Okay. So we should be pretty quiet. I'm gonna scream into this. Not scream. I'm gonna yell.
It'll probably cut out.
Okay.
I'm gonna yell very sternly into it. Evildoers, come and show yourselves. I am here to face thee and return the child to his rightful father, owner, father. Yes, father. Confused about the relationship of humans.
So make a stealth check at disadvantage.
Why at disadvantage?
Because you were still yelling.
Speaking loudly and firmly.
If you scream into a towel, it muffles the sound beyond the point where no one could hear it.
And we
over
have
5
multiple
feet.
layers of bedrolls and blankets, because I do have... we should
Just
all
make
have,
the roll.
We should all have bedrolls and stuff.
2. Well, actually, no. 2 plus, where is it?
Because I'm also lowering their passive perception because of the distance.
4.
Thank you.
We're 50 feet away under a stack
50
of
yards.
blankets. 50 yards away under a stack of blankets. How could they, even if I scream on top of my lungs, they would not be able to hear me.
Under all those
Well,
blankets.
even
Under all
with
those
lowering the passive perception,
No.
what?
Have you ever just grab a towel from your bathroom real quick
I
and scream into it on the top of your lungs and tell me how loud it is?
I know how this works, but also
It shouldn't have been at a disadvantage.
It shouldn't have been a disadvantage. It shouldn't even be a roll.
one of them turns their head and looks kind of in the direction, but doesn't see you through the trees. That's what I was going to say.
Sorry, Matt.
Sorry, we're
You gotta.
we're afraid of
defensive.
you. We're defensive because we're afraid of you, considering the last dungeon we were in.
Yeah. And we're defensive of our kooky schemes.
Gotta be very defensive of the kooky schemes.
Okay.
Alright, so I have the recorded message that says, come out, evildoers, and face me.
And how long does it take before it repeats it?
It's a 6-second message, but
I think you need to
I don't have to make it repeat. I can have it repeat it, but it doesn't have to. It's just a 6-second long recorded message.
And how long before it goes off, though?
I'm just assuming I can make it go off whenever I want, because that's what we did with the clan.
Okay. Alright,
Yeah.
so you chuck it?
Chuck it.
Yeah, I do.
Handing it to Blood Monsoon.
Yeah.
Alright.
What do I roll?
Just make a strength roll. Straight strength.
Okay, do I add my bonus?
For strength, yes.
Okay.
You got this, Maroon Monsoon.
Come on, that was almost a 13. The dice in game looks like it's on its side. What the hell?
The Dyson game hates me too. It's
It
okay.
was an 8, but like it literally looked like it was between the 5 and the 13 on my screen.
So what did
What
you
the
roll?
hell? It was a 5 plus 3, 8.
Alright, so it goes 80 feet away from you.
Okay,
That's good enough.
Yeah.
And then we
And
kind of
you see
duck
one
down
of the larger figures leaves the camp and goes to look. Do you do anything?
How many are left now?
4 large figures and 1 small one.
I think we're like after we chuck it, we just like crouch down, you know, to like take cover under. I don't know.
Well, we
behind
know
a bush.
we have to take advantage of the time where this one dude is gone.
He might.
Right.
Okay.
So that we have 2 options. We either go after the one dude out on his own and then wait for everyone to go looking for him because he just kind of disappeared.
I think I still think we should sneak up on to them. Like
I know, but it's
Okay.
like if we want
Can I
to
do
be in the
some-
most advantageous position, we could follow the dude that wandered off, sneak up behind him because he's looking for the sound in front of him, kill him, and then the other people will go looking for him.
I don't think we can kill him fast enough before he can make a sound and warn the others. What do you
Can I
want
do-
to say, Alex?
Okay. Could I find a way to go around to the other side of their camp without being noticed?
If you make a wide circle around, maintaining your
Mhm.
distance, then yes.
Okay, I'm gonna do that.
Because they didn't really notice you here. They heard a loud
Okay.
noise and assumed maybe it was a wild animal or something.
Okay, so I'm gonna do that.
Are you able to? How many people can you cast that like entrapment spell on?
Only one.
Only one. I mean, hey, one is still better than.
But I have a plan.
So are you going to where the
we're-
rock was thrown?
We're a team, Alex. What's the
No.
plan? What's the plan, Alex?
I don't think we should. I think we should avoid where the rock was thrown at all costs because they
I'm
got
a Kenku.
Well, I'm saying
I-
you want. Sorry.
Do you want me to explain what I'm gonna do?
Yes, I was just trying to say I was saying we can either face 3 people or face 1. That was what I was trying to say about following the one dude. But can we do it sneakily? I don't know. So, what were you gonna say, Alex?
I have mimicry.
You do. Oh.
I can maybe do something with mimicry.
Mhm,
Because I can mimic any sounds I've heard.
mhm.
We did just fight a big deadly monster.
We did.
It made a lot of very scary noises.
We did.
Okay. Is whatever we're gonna do next, is that gonna take a lot of time where we would either need a break in between or
Well, it depends on what exactly you're gonna do next.
I think we can do this like fast and sneakily. I think
If you're
Alex...
going after the one guy, I think it'll be fast. If you're going right for the camp, we're gonna end it.
I think we're still trying to like make them scatter so that we can maybe handle them a few
Yeah.
at a time instead of all of them at once.
So is the goal of doing the monster noises to make them come towards you or run away from you?
Run away.
Yeah.
Okay.
Or either or, as long as they like we get them away from each other.
Yeah.
Your entrapment spell, it makes them this so they can't move, right?
One
Until
person
they-
can't move
Until
would
they
happen-
break out.
until they beat my save.
Can they be moved by other people, or they're locked in location and can't be moved or move?
Oh, are you thinking of doing it on the kid?
Yeah. What if we lock the kid in place, so when they try grabbing him, they just can't do it?
I don't know. Matt?
I mean, it sounds like
It sounds like a magical hand holding him, right?
it sounds like a
it-
good way to traumatize a
it
child,
is.
but also, effective.
Could we lock him in place by casting the spell on him?
So what does entrapment do?
Well, first of all, the spell is Maximilian's Earthen Grasp. Just
But reskinned
If
to
it
be
does damage, I would not necessarily recommend that.
yeah,
this child who probably
it
has
does
2
do
hit
damage.
points.
Yeah. So
Does that-
and I don't think there's a way to avoid the damage.
Oh, okay.
yeah, so he
Well-
is not only
So-
a child, but also not trained in anything.
So what if I like go around the camp to where they couldn't see me, but they could definitely hear me if something loud happened,
Mhm.
and I try to make the scariest fucking noise from the scariest creature I've encountered.
It was the thing we just murdered.
Mhm.
All right, so there's kind of a
Would that work?
I feel like if that happens, it's gonna trigger a big combat. That's gonna take a while.
so where
But-
so
But
I-
Matt said, if
we're trying to
something
make him
happens-
scatter. We're not trying to start a combat right now.
yeah,
Yeah, but
I don't think if you
I
heard a
think that's-
terrifying noise in the woods at night or
you would
when it was still
probably
dark,
run.
would you go towards it?
No.
Yeah, but I think the point is if we can't make them all run away, if they run away, they're gonna take the kid with them.
Can I do
but-
it? Can I
but-
also do an intimidation check with that?
Even
But
if they take the
also-
kid, even if they take the kid with them,
hold
they're
on,
going to
so
be distracted
where specifically did you go? Did you go toward the guy or kind of on the other side of the camp?
I went to the other side of the camp.
So you're trying to make them run toward the guy.
No, you want to make them run away from that guy because we want to separate them as much as possible, right?
Yeah, so that we can like pick
Well,
them off
then-
one by one.
I would say
then where
maybe
should
make
I
them.
be?
I would say maybe make them run towards us because then if they're distracted by running away from a monster,
Mhm.
we'll have more.
We can like hide behind some trees.
and have like the chance to opportunity attack, or even wait for them to run past us and then grab the kids like as they're running
Okay,
and then run
Yeah,
off.
so
yeah.
that
So make him run
The old
towards us.
Switcheroo.
Yeah, we're gonna try to do that.
Swap the kid for me.
Yeah. Do the old.
Do the Indiana Jones.
Yeah.
Swap.
Like they lose.
All right,
grip
so
of the
you
kid's
go
hand.
to the far side of the camp. You make the scary boulette noises to make them run towards the rest of the party.
Yes.
All right, so as you're
Meanwhile-
making the scary boulette noises,
Meanwhile,
can I
we're
also-
hiding behind some trees.
And I also roll intimidation. Or no.
you can.
Also, pastry.
Mm-hmm.
Legitimately, we shouldn't do it. But
That's
if
a-
we...
What?
That's
Wow.
a dirty 20.
Ooh,
Nice.
All right.
That's a dirty 20 for intimidation.
Nice. What were you saying, Dries?
Even if we did replace the kid with me, so they kept running without checking,
Uh-huh.
I could always just dig my way out of that situation later,
Or
Yeah.
just hide them. Yeah.
or just bite them and run.
Yeah.
It is the
Or
woods.
they would look back and you'd be like, "Hi," and then they'd be like, "Oh, jeez."
Yeah, like hello.
Or they would say, "He's the chosen one. This child was turned into our god."
He's a dragon.
Here, put a cloak on me before we pull this maneuver off.
Yeah.
I'm gonna swap places with this kid.
Awesome.
Matt
If the-
looks upset.
Well, okay, so Lion Growl makes the scary boulette noises, and even with that intimidation check, you notice they're not running for their lives. They're startled, yes, they're scared. But one of them is very distinctly not scared, and is charging up their staff.
Oh no.
Oh fuck! He knew he either knows it was intimidation or he's not scared of the fucking thing.
Probably the latter. Okay.
All right.
Now
Well,
what?
seeing this, we're in this situation. What we could do is we send the duck out to knock the staff out of his hands using Force Blast, and
Well,
then we
hold
shoot from
on.
the trees.
So at this point, the other guy would be running back to camp,
Mm-hmm.
just ignoring the noise he heard before, and they're all armed and ready now.
They don't care at all about this giant monster.
No, they're looking toward the direction. They're ready to
Wouldn't
fight.
they run? Wouldn't
But
they
they're ready
run?
to fight it.
Oh, but that means they're facing away from us. Ha ha ha! That's at least something.
Yeah.
What if Alex? What if you made a whole bunch of like rustling noises and like tried moving around up there and making as much big noises as possible to keep their attention on that direction
Yeah.
while
you could
we
probably
sneak
make
up?
it sound like multiple.
Like while we
Yeah.
sneak up behind them as they're looking at you, and grab the kid.
Let's try it.
Okay, just so
Well,
you know, I have a disadvantage on stealth.
We are going to leave it there
Thank
for
goodness.
tonight.
Serenity's yelling at me.
With them facing away from us. I mean, hey, they're still kind of an advantageous position because
Mhm.
they're all facing away from us.
Yeah.
So we could still sneak up behind them, and I'm assuming they're not focused on the kid right now. They're probably
Mhm.
focused on the giant monster approaching them.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
So we're still in an advantageous position, I feel like.
Yes.
More or less, yeah.
Alex isn't, but that's fine. Lion Growl's been through worse.
Yeah.
Probably
Maybe.
definitely been through worse.
Yeah.
Well, I can always throw another like rock with a recorded message in a different direction so you can escape.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Like I'll just make a rock that says, "Ha! You fell for my trap, you fools!" and then throw it right
Now
next to them.
prepare to feel my wrath. Yeah, on the other side. So they just hear noises from all sides. Behind them, they hear my clanking armor.
Clank, 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 clank.
Yeah.
Alright, so I'm gonna mark down kind of the ending setup so that we don't forget over the course of the next week, because
Yeah.
that was confusing as fuck what you just tried to do.
Yeah. It
Why was it
out
confusing?
very-
We tried separating the group, but
Yeah.
it didn't work.
Yeah.
What was confusing about that?
Just...
We tried
No.
separating them in any way we could, by making them run, by making them chase something. I don't think that was confusing. I'm tempted to play Witchit or Valorant. I don't know what I'm gonna do. I gotta go do some other stuff before I do that, but I'm tempted. I really do. I enjoy Witchit so much.
Which is so much fun.
It's really good in the voice chat, though. It's not. I don't think it'd be as fun like just playing on random servers.
Yeah.
I think it's one of those games that's really good if you have a group to play it with.
Yeah.
Also, because I'm a troll in that game, I get to fully embrace my troll side again. Like, slowly emptying the spawn room of every single prop.
Yeah, that was... I didn't see that, but I would have liked to.
I mean, I have the recording. I can make a TikTok of it.
Alright, well...
I literally watched you guys, like, I don't remember who was the hunter. It was Ethan and maybe you, Matt? But I watched you guys walk out the door, and I waited until you guys went into separate rooms, like, around corners, and then because I was right in front of the door. I thought you guys would have heard my magic right in front of the door, but no one did, so then I just walked through the door, casually.
Alright, well, thanks for watching. Have a great night. And we'll see you next week for Session 8.
Oh, let's see if we die.
See if we save this kid.
Yeah.
Save the child.
I mean,
Hopefully the kid is
survive.
saved.
I mean, if we're doing it...
And switch him off for Droogle.